Well, hello, YouTubians. Uh, don't got much content for this, but I figured I'd talk about attitudes and personality out there on the road. Something especially new drivers might want to, take advice on. You don't have to do what I say, of course, but anyway, just some food for thought. Coming up on the Barbecue Trucker. Well, hello, YouTubians. Back again with the Barbecue Trucker. And let's talk today a little bit about what my opinion on attitudes and personality and all that, which, everybody's got their own personality. I guess you can't change that. But one thing, especially for new drivers, you're going to get out on the road, say it's your first time, and it's going to be a culture shock. There's no doubt about it. It's most likely different than anything you've ever done in your life. And of course, the first thing you're going to do is start missing home, getting homesick. Well, there's really not much you can do about that other than just suffer through it and trudge on through, and it'll get better as you get going. And if it don't, within like 6 months or so, then it's probably not for you. uh, so one thing you do need to do if you're going to go, let's say you're going to start with truck driving school and all that, uh, is you got to notify your family. At least talk with your family if you're married, your wife, and whatnot, your kids, and let them know what's going on, because when you leave out, you're going to be in truck driving school for 3 weeks. Most of them are 3 weeks, some of them are 4. And if you're lucky enough to have one by your home, then you're not going to be gone, of course. But a lot of you are going to be gone away from home. And then if you go into a truck driving school for a company, you're most likely going to start orientation right after you graduate. And that could be another 3 to 5 days. And some of them actually several weeks, like with Maverick. You can figure if you go to Maverick, you're going to be in orientation like 4 days, and then securement training like a week. And if you go in glass training another week. But anyway, once you get done with orientation, whatever company you're going to, you're going to go out with a trainer. Now, some people get to go home after orientation and wait for a trainer, and other people leave out right with a trainer. My advice is if you can leave out right out of orientation with a trainer, then do so. Don't put it off. Get out there and get your training, and get that over with, and then you'll get your own truck and you'll get to go home. But a lot of companies are 1 day off for 1 week out, and that's not very much. I'm not going to lie to you. Back in the day when I used to do it, I ended up finally getting a local job because I had a wife and kids, and I just got to where I didn't even want to leave. Be out 3 weeks and home 3 days, and then I didn't even want to leave. I missed all kinds of soccer and t-ball games and all that kind of stuff that I'll never get back. But you've got to plan for all that, because if you don't, well, it's really going to be bad out there. And one thing that, speaking on training, with a trainer in a trainer truck, some places call them finishers, some places call them mentors. There's all kind of names for them. But number one, you're going to get there's good trainers and there's bad trainers. If you can't get along with your trainer, discuss things that are little before they get big. If you can't get along with your trainer, ask for another one. If your trainer's not training you what you think's right, not helping you with the stuff you need, call the company and get another trainer. Unfortunately, a lot of trainers are in it just for the money, and don't really care. And on that note, I know of one company. I mean, there's probably more. I'm sure there are, but I know of one company that when you go out with a trainer, they don't dispatch team. It's all solo, and that's the way it should be, and that's Maverick. But Swift and all these other ones, after so long, they switch to team status, which in my mind is, I'm going to put this a nice way, it's just downright stupid. I mean, stupid. How can you train someone if you're asleep in the bunk, and how can that trainee learn anything if they're asleep in the bunk? Going team during training is just one of the stupidest things that I've ever seen, and it happens throughout the industry. The majority of them do it, and they do it because the company makes more money off of team miles. And I tell you, y'all know my two selections are Maverick, which I've got application in with, and their application process. Lord, if I needed a job in a hurry, I'd have to go somewhere else because they take forever to get you approved. I've heard most of them it's 3 months or more. And I actually sent them an email the other day, and they haven't replied back. I'm going to wait till about the end of October, and if I hadn't heard anything, then I'm going to go ahead and apply with Swift. Yes, I said Swift. All you Swift haters out there need to just shut your damn mouths. I don't know why everybody's hating on Swift. Are you jealous? What is it? Just trying to be an idiot. Yeah, okay, I don't care. Comments or whatever. I hope people hear this. And comment what you want. If you don't like what I say, if you out there down in other companies and you don't even know anything about them or just what you've heard, then you're an idiot. Okay? I said it. If you don't like it, well, then you can kiss my ass. Oh, sorry about that one, but I'm pretty adamant about that. I don't do it. I don't bash other companies, especially ones I don't know anything about. Now, you've heard me talk bad about CR England because of all the stuff that I have done research on. And I'm not bashing them. I'm just saying they don't do it right. They do it wrong. And if you look into it, I'm not going to say you're a fool for going there, but my gosh, who would want 3 people in a truck when you're in train with a trainer and all that? That's just stupid. But and pay, not even 30 cents a mile. I mean, come on, man. That's just ridiculous. But I'm not hating on them. I'm just speaking the truth about them. A lot of people talk crap about Swift. They're the biggest company in the United States as far as trucking company goes, and something like over 20,000 tractors and over 60,000 trailers, and maybe that's why people are hating on them so much. Maybe they're just jealous they can't go there, or they don't want to go there because they're afraid they'll be ridiculed. That's what you're going to run into though out here. You're going to run into idiots. I'm sorry, and if you want to comment on here and all that, which is fine. I love comments. And I'm just getting started, so I don't get very many, but, good comments are great. Thumbs up are great. Thumbs down. If you want to put the thumbs down, at least have the balls or the guts to tell me why you put a thumbs down. That way I can maybe change something I'm doing, or it's maybe a difference of opinion. I know not everybody's going to think the way I do, but I guess the point I'm leading up to on that is when you get out there, especially when you're new, you're already homesick. You're already depressed about things, because you're not used to being out on the road. And then you may have trouble at a shipper, or rude people, and all that. You've got to be yourself. And, if yourself is an asshole, well, then I feel for you. But, just don't get caught up in all this talk in the truck stops. Because you're going to have so many of these I call CB Rambos that'll sit in their truck. And they know people don't know who they are, where they're at, and they're the biggest, baddest sons of bitches in the world. And that's why my CB stays off most of the time. But even in the truck stop, you'll hear them just talking crap. And if you get around one who's just constantly complaining and talking, they're going to bring you down. And if you're already down, they're going to bring you way down. Next thing you know, they're going to be having you thinking about quitting and stuff like that. So don't let other people influence the way you feel and the way you do things. Be smarter than them. And don't listen to all this stupid rhetoric or whatever you call it that you hear out there. The biggest one used to be J.B. Hunt was always the one bashed on. Well, I don't really hear as much J.B. Hunt and Snyder bashing as I do Swift now, and I guess it's because they're the largest. But most people that bash on them are idiots. I'm sorry, but they are. I'm not saying all are. Some may have had a bad experience and have a legitimate gripe. That's different than bashing on them. So anyway, I'm going to cut this one short. I just keep your attitude, happy, smiling. If you're having a rough day, go to Brian Hall's videos. Bryan, Brian Hall. Look him up. Some of the most upbeat videos you'll ever see. It'll put you back in a good mood. Listen to people like him. Associate with people like him, and not these idiots out there, because they'll just bring you down. But okay, until next time. This is the Barbecue Trucker. Y'all have a good one. Don't forget to thank all your military, law enforcement, first responders for what they do for us. You see them on the side of the road, pull over into the next lane, move over into the next lane or slow way down. Give these tow truck drivers a break. No matter what color the flashing lights are on the side of the road, show some respect to them. Don't swing by and make a pebble fly up and hit them hard in the face or anything like that. Just be respectful. That's the number one thing out there. Be respectful, and you'll find out that a lot of people will be respectful back to you. Okay, keep that rubber side down. Keep smiling. This is a barbecue trucker. Have a good one.